Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
You want to go confront her?
Yeah.
Woo!
¿Tú qué sabes? Tú no vives conmigo. Tú no sabes a él. Tú no sabes. Tú no lo conoces.
¿De qué?
Does that make it right?
¿De qué?
Yo sí tengo boca contigo.
Tú tienes esto.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh, Jesus. I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on.
Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down,
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
Just
John.
go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to another episode of Cheaters. In this case, meet Leonel Robles, a loyal gentleman concerned that his wife of 14 years may have forsaken her wedding vows. Desperately in need of assistance, Leonel reaches out to Cheaters to corroborate his suspicions.
Leonel Robles, age 40. A maintenance supervisor afraid that his wife of 14 years may be taking service requests from other men.
Me and my wife, we've been married for 14 years till right now. And we never thinking have another person. Until last year, since June, July, and August, she told me she worked for a company, sell computers and offices, and she wear the dresses free miniskirt, you know. And I'd ask her where. She say somewhere. Well, I think she got somebody else because we sleep in the different rooms, and I wait she got the door, close the door, and I hear about the wall what she thought with somebody else. Sometimes I hear something about, yes, dream with me, and I see you tomorrow, and, you know. And sometimes I hear something like, I love you, or I love you too, it's, you know. If I know if she got somebody else, I finish with this, because it's not right stay together if I know she got somebody else.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Identity of suspect withheld, age 38. A factory worker suspected of assembling a relationship with someone other than her husband. Investigation Day 2. Cheaters PIs start the investigation by trailing the speedy suspect down a dark road as a new day is about to begin. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until she pulls into an apartment complex, vanishing behind the closed door of an unidentified residence. A little more than an hour passes before she emerges from the apartment with an unidentified large male. The suspect obviously believes that this fellow is head and shoulders above the rest as she teases and strokes his handsome hair. Innocent implications are thrown out the window when the unknown man leans down to the suspect for a little bit of lip touching. This large fellow evidently has the cat in the bag as he slaps her on the derriere and heads on his way. Later that same day, Cheaters sleuths again spot the suspect driving to the man's apartment. She casually gets out of her snazzy sports car and strolls on inside. After a short while, the two lovebirds emerge from the apartment, and Cheaters' crews are taken aback when the male cohort hops into the driver's side of the suspect's vehicle. The two take off and are followed to a nearby convenience store. They return to the apartment in a matter of minutes with some groceries. Evidently, they plan to cook up something special. Hours later, the suspect comes back out and peels off towards the homestead, perhaps hoping not to arouse the suspicions of her waiting husband. Investigation Day 7. It is evident that the suspect believes that the early bird does get the worm. She's once again caught before the crack of dawn at the male companion's apartment. Cheater's inspectors stake out the parking lot until the sun rises to find the two adoring lovers talking and smooching out by her car. The two simply cannot keep their hands off each other. Finally, the male leans down to his female for one last smooch as the suspect forcefully sends him on his way. He stops a moment to admire her beauty before bidding fare thee well. Investigation Day 13, 6:06 a.m. Cheater's cameras again capture the suspect heading towards her male companion's hideaway. Like clockwork, the playful pair eventually slide outside to the parking lot, making nice eyes at each other. The brawny man attempts to show his soft side by giving her a little tickle on the chin. But his lustful instincts take over. He grabs her and plants a juicy one right on her kisser. Satisfied that Lionel's fears of infidelity are substantiated, Cheater summons him to present the evidence of his wife's shadowy affair. After the break, the confrontation.
Now that the suspect's complete disregard for Lionel is out in the open, Cheaters moves to inform him of her indiscretions. Lionel confronts the possibility that his wife's actions are beyond forgiveness.
Lionel, we haven't had a lot of time to communicate, you and I, but I appreciate the fact that you trusted in Cheaters enough to call for help.
I need that.
And so our detectives went out and got some information for you.
Okay.
These are the facts. These are what you've been looking for. It is true. She has been cheating on you.
Yeah.
And I want to show you the footage.
Okay.
This is the first day of investigation. It's the early morning. When she leaves you, she's not going to work.
Okay.
She's going to this apartment building.
Okay.
Where she's meeting with this guy. Now, I hate to have to show you this because it's disgusting, and he's kissing her, and I'm sure that's not something you want to see. And the fact is, she goes over here about 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it leaves at 6:50.
Okay.
And so we're getting up on that time. That afternoon, she picks him up. He drives, okay?
Yeah.
She didn't come home to have dinner with you and her children.
Nah.
But what she did is went and picked up some food with this guy and has a little dinner with him. On this day of investigation, same routine. She's there at 6:48, she's leaving.
Okay.
Here's this bum out there kissing her goodbye, no clothes on. He's got his shorts on.
Yeah.
That ain't love, baby.
Okay.
Another day of investigation. Here she is, same routine, 6:50. He walks her out like clockwork. A little kissy face, sickening. It's not what a wife should be doing. A wife of 14 years should be doing.
Yeah.
You needed to know.
Yeah, and okay.
For your children.
Yeah.
You needed to know so you can go forward. You don't need to put up with that.
Okay.
You brought your brother here today, and I'm glad he's here. Lend some support because they're together right now.
All right. Okay.
You want to go confront her?
Yeah.
We have to go now.
Okay.
And get in position.
Okay.
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 Because they're going to be leaving in a few minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Let's rock. Have you ever seen this guy before?
Yeah, just one time I got it when my daughter, she turned 15 years fiesta, party. I said him, my other brother, he take video, and then I got it.
She had the nerve to have him come to
Right,
the event.
right, to our party.
She can't lie anymore.
No.
We got the facts. Come with me, stay down. Come on. All right, Sergio. This is the worst part of this thing.
Yeah, it's okay.
Waiting. Gotcha.
Going out anytime now, so have everybody stay put.
Roger that.
Okay. Sure. If you better obey, I don't want her to get in the car and drive off either. Get down. Get down. Get down. I have to wait for you. Make it.
¿Lo agarraste? ¿Está bien? That's good. That's good. ¿Es lo que quieres? Sí. Tienes más vergüenza tú que yo.
¿Por qué?
¿Sabes por qué? Porque tú no estás en cargo de tus hijas.
You know he was
Yeah,
married?
yeah,
You did know the whole time?
Yes.
It didn't bother you at all?
Now, do you know
Yo
that
trabajo
actually
todos los días, no seas...
care of her daughters? Just one. The small one. La más chiquita.
No, las tres, pero ella me las otras me las... ¿Tú qué sabes de esto?
¿Qué sabes?
Tú no sabes nada. Yo
¿Seguro?
vengo al asunto de ella.
¿Seguro?
Sí, seguro.
¿Qué tan seguro estás así?
Yo más quiero decir por qué me dijiste, es todo lo que te quiero
No,
decir.
Have you
porque,
explained that
espérame,
he's been cheating too?
tú me hiciste más. ¿Te acuerdas la mujer que me habló por teléfono?
Has he explained that?
No.
We've been watching.
See, I know.
Okay, okay.
Mira,
Yes, yeah.
ya quédate
You
con
got
ella,
his
¿no?
background as far as you coming towards me, okay?
quédate
But
con
now,
ella.
do anybody has on him?
Hey.
See, I don't need all this, so I can get on him.
Sí. Agárrala, ¿es para ti, no? ¿La querías para ti?
Está bien. Bueno, si la quiero, ¿para qué tanto guato? Tenga suficientes huevos, carnal. Tenga suficientes huevos.
Pues por eso quería
No
agarrarla para
parece,
dejarla libre.
no parece.
Para eso te la dejé libre. ¿No? Ya
Bueno,
te la querías libre.
¿es lo que quieres libre? Está bien.
Está bien, pues ahí está. Agárrala.
Tú tienes esto, yo te tengo a ti, güey. ¿Así?
Coming up, the conclusion.
Para eso te la dejé libre. ¿No?
Bueno, ¿es lo que quieres libre? Está bien.
Está bien, pues ahí está. Agárrala.
Tú tienes esto, yo te tengo a ti, güey. ¿Así?
The tough part is
You don't worry about it. Sí,
at
güey.
his daughter.
¿Quieres bronca?
Nomás te la estoy
No,
dando,
no, no.
te la estoy dejando.
¿Quieres bronca?
Te la estoy dejando, ¿qué quieres?
No parece.
Pues cómo no, pues no, aquí no está. Aquí están las pruebas para...
Es que mira,
para no
León,
te
tú
molestes.
nomás hablas a tus conveniencias.
Cecilia,
Tú se lo
Let's
dices a
let's
ella.
just make it real simple. How about honesty? Why couldn't you just be honest?
how come he couldn't be honest? How come he couldn't be honest?
That's
No,
why not
hey,
just
how
leave
come?
it
No,
more?
Hey.
porque él nunca quiso estar conmigo
Why
en la
not
casa.
just
No,
leave?
no,
Ya ando trabajando.
escúchame.
¿Vas a trabajar? ¿Trabajo 7 días a la semana, vato?
Escúchame, escúchame.
Pues tú no trabajas, ¿cuándo
Porque
tienes tiempo?
él...
Why wouldn't you
No,
just
no,
say,
escúchame, te
Why
estoy
wouldn't you
diciendo.
just say
No,
no
no, no,
more?
porque
You
él
didn't
nunca
want a
quiso,
divorce?
nunca quiso estar en la casa conmigo. Viernes, sábados y domingos se la pasaba de borracho con sus
Sí,
amigos.
¿tienes pruebas? Ah, qué bien.
Nunca
No,
tuvo
no.
tiempo para mí, nunca tuvo
Sí,
tiempo
cómo
para
no.
mí.
That's
No,
easy to
no.
say. That's
No,
easy
no,
to say, but let me ask
¿Tú
you a
qué
question.
sabes? Tú no vives conmigo,
let me
tú
ask
no
you-
sabes
Chequéame la
a
sangre,
él.
que me chequeen la
Tú no
sangre, a ver qué
sabes, tú no
alcohol
lo
trae.
conoces.
¿De qué?
No,
Does
no,
that
no,
make
tú no
it
lo
right?
¿De
conoces.
qué? ¿De qué?
De que tomo
Tú
uno,
no
porque me
sabes,
chequeen la
tú
El día de la
sangre.
quinceañera, ¿cómo estabas?
No vas
¿Qué?
a
¿Cómo estás? ¿Dónde estás tú? Ahí sí te equivocaste. ¿No
Answer
estabas
me
pisteando?
question.
¿Te equivocaste?
¿No estabas pisteando?
Pero él-
¿En el video no estabas en el video?
Aquí con
¿Saliste en el video? ¿Cómo
Does that
estabas?
make it
Estaban
right?
todas las pruebas
Why
que me
did you
Fíjate,
leave?
hasta ahí, en
Why
realidad
did
hubieras
you
sido
take your
tú.
children and leave?
Estar unidos por un día por tu
That's
hija.
so simple.
¿Y cómo
He's
estabas tú
cheating
por
on
tu
you,
lado?
why didn't you leave?
Tú no sabes nada, hombre.
Why
¿Por qué
didn't
no
you
metes lo que no te importa?
No, está bien.
He's been a responsible man
Why didn't you
all
just
his life.
say-
He's got a part-time job, full-time job.
Okay, I understand. All right. In the video, your brother is on this side, and your sister-in-law is on this side. Instead of being together with the daughter, with your niece, supposedly.
That's all.
Oh.
Just some honest.
With my niece. Right.
What happened?
Right.
What happened? Where's your niece? Your niece is by herself.
You don't know this problem has been going on for a long time. You're probably one of them, right? One of her lovers.
No.
Right? No, oh, you're not one of her lovers.
If you think so. Huh?
Did you not tell his brother, no, I love him too much to ever cheat on him? Did those words come out of your mouth?
Él sabe, no, yo le dije a él que ya entre él y yo ya no había nada,
No,
que yo ya
por
no
eso.
quería nada, ya no quería nada con
Hablas
él.
mucho, por eso te digo, esto es para ir al divorcio, esto es para eso.
Pregúntame a mi abogado, ¿yo qué voy a saber?
¿por qué le voy a
Pregúntale a la
preguntar?
corte,
Pregúntale
¿cuándo va a mandar
tú, pregúntale tú.
¿cuándo va a mandar la cita?
Pregúntale
no,
tú.
el abogado ya está, en la corte ya está,
Bueno,
pero que no te ha llegado la cita, eso es muy diferente.
bueno, ok. Dije que te conozcan unos 6 meses para que miren quién eres. Bien,
No,
bien
sí,
conocida.
no,
Vas
es
a
que
ver.
tú no me conociste porque nunca tuviste tiempo
Sí,
para mí.
ok.
No, nunca lo tuviste. Y no te estés riendo tú también. Vayan a esculcarle su casa, vayan a esculcarle la casa y verán que usa drogas, usas cocaína, tú usas cocaína, no, porque tú nunca estás en este mundo, tú nunca estás aquí, tú siempre estás arriba porque siempre andas drogado, porque usas cocaína, todo el mundo lo sabe que tú eres cocaína, usas cocaína, tú no sabes la vida que nosotros llevamos, tú no lo conoces, es tu hermano, tienes que apoyarlo, se supone, ¿no?
Quick question. I know what he wants in his life. What do you want in your life right now, today?
El divorcio.
He'll divorce you.
Fuerte, amigo.
Thank you for your honesty.
Se la ganó.
Good luck. And I hope that we all learn it.
Reeling from the heartbreaking confrontation, Lionel takes a step back to assess the situation and contemplates the salvation of his marriage. Later in the show, Cheaters updates you on their situation. But next, Cheaters looks back at Kim Harber, confronted previously on the show by Corbin Perkins for misleading him about the true nature of their involvement. Kim seizes this occasion to defend her past conduct.
Kim Harber, age 22. Kim makes herself available for comment regarding the Corbin Perkins case and her involvement with him.
When you guys first came up on me, I did not know what was going on. I was shocked. All of a sudden, I see Corbin walking up the stairs, and in which I hadn't even seen the guy in maybe a couple of weeks or a few days. I hadn't talked to him in a few days.
Kim, I'm Tommy from the TV show Cheaters. I thought you weren't going to do anything tonight.
We met one night. I had been out with some friends drinking. We had been drinking a lot, and when Corbin and I got together, it was just a one-night thing. It wasn't anything more. I didn't expect it to be anything more.
I thought she liked me. Man, I really feel hurt.
Did you know she was dating someone else? She's been telling him. We understand you guys have been, y'all dated for about 4 years.
Yeah.
And
have you been dating this guy?
How are you going to embarrass me like this? He made me look bad because when there wasn't even anything going on between us, he's the one who should look bad for something that we were, when it was a one-night thing, and he lied to the show, for one. We shouldn't have even been on this show because it was so absurd.
I thought you were special, and you're nothing. Yeah, whatever. All right, dude, whatever. Great.
Even though she's sleeping with this guy?
Yeah.
Even though she's lying to you?
We're gonna have to talk about it.
And what do you think is going to happen in 6 more months?
That's a good.
Dude, don't waste your time anymore. Don't waste your time, dude. My tip to you.
Manna and I are also not dating anymore. Like I said, him also thinking that we were exclusive, and I've told him that I don't want a serious relationship, and I may have led him on a little bit more, but I don't want a serious relationship with anybody, and Manna also wants something more than what I want, so we've decided not to see each other at all.
No, you've been...
No, right now.
It's true. Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Yes. Jesus.
This experience, it has changed. It's made me realize, I guess I need to start being truthful to people more. But like I said, I'm young. I don't want to be with one person. I just need to let them know that, though. And after the show, I realized that I should have told them the truth, especially Manna. Corbin, we were together anyway, so. But Manna, I should have let him know what was going on and that I did want to date other people.
After the confrontation, Leonel Robles is quite confused and cannot fathom the fact that his wife of 14 years has the capacity to behave in such an uncaring manner. Leonel admits that other women do occasionally tempt him, but that love for his wife successfully restrains his libido in those situations. Nonetheless, this affair proves to be too much for Leonel to excuse her, and his advice to his wife is for her to seek the assistance of an attorney. He plans to win custody of their children and feels confident that his wife does not stand a chance due to her adulterous actions. As for Leonel's wife, she's been unavailable for comment, and it's unclear whether she continues to see the other man. Her male companion has not returned any phone calls to him by Cheaters producers.
Cheating is a crime.
Oh.